And I am back. That didn't take long. I did it. I just got to wait till everybody catch up. Nobody's coming in. Oh, they told me to go ahead and end that one because that was the reading. And I'm like, I don't want to read and it was just be 2 hours long. So they said, go ahead and end that one and just start another one. So that's what I did. Because that was my morning collective reading that I was talking on. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, they're going to see this 2 hour video and be like, what happened? Yeah. But most of my people know I run out after mouth. But they know I'm a special child. They know I'm special. So they probably, they probably had some stuff to watch the collective reading part and just cut it off from there. But still, I don't want nobody to tour away from the collective reading for the morning. Because they know my mouth runs. I was gonna go live yesterday, but I went to hook up Zoom, and my Zoom wasn't working. Like, what happened? So I got to go back in there and give them people some more money. Hello, Twinkle. Because I thought I was paid up, and apparently I wasn't paid up. They took out just enough for me to have Pro Zoom, not the Zoom with the webinar. So I'm like, what sense does that make? Don't y'all know I want to keep the same thing I had before? Why would you change what I had? Who told y'all to change it? So I got to go back and redo my Zoom. Well, I already went live last night, but they changed my subscription and just took out the money for that subscription. But I can't go on YouTube with that subscription. So why would I pay for it then if I can't go on YouTube with it? Yeah. Ready? Oh yeah, you guys take your baby to school. And so yeah, so I gotta get that straight now so I can go back to doing my live shows. But yeah, why would I give you any type of money and not can't go and do my webinars? I mean, what sense do that make? That don't make no sense. It's all about the money. I could have kept the free Zoom and did that and did everything that offers. I don't understand that. No, I guess. I know. So when I seen Pro Zoom, I didn't think nothing of it. I thought I still had the same thing. Yeah. So yeah. I thought you seen us was talking about it. You know them people ain't gonna give me no 2 free months. People, And I call them people too. I'm like, because I don't want nothing to change. And then it changed. Like, I need to call them. Like, yeah. I probably do need to put in at least a complaint because, that wasn't cool. Call the I'm gonna call the police. I don't know where Zoom at. They might be halfway around the country somewhere. Oh, okay. Hello, Laura. Artist at work. Getting the baby ready for school. I think that's what a lot of mothers up getting the babies ready to take them to school. Using Sam is an AI, not as he says it is. Oh, you just got off the school. Okay, now, Ascending, you confusing me with the Sam talking. You too, Twin Crow. Yeah, I know. And I love Twin Crow when she says she got to go to her human job. That should be our saying. We got to go to our human job. Oh, goodness, human job. So, last, I need to bring you on this way. I'm gonna see can I get that straight now, cause that sound like a conversation you need to come have over this way. Okay. I have to ask because like I said, I'm a little slow sometimes, so I might ask. Well, I ain't with you. Hold up, what? That's so I can try to be on the same page, and I'm not like, "Good morning, James." Oh. These human jobs is what tearing us up too. Woo. Imagine, yeah. People too lazy, you know. I'm saying they rather have a savior. You know, if he's found out to be just a measure, that means they have work to do. Hello, skies above. Girl, you ain't gonna come on with me no time soon, are you? You know, some people go through their life thinking, my Savior did everything for me. I don't have to worry about anything. And they die like that. And so therefore they don't think that there's no work for them to be done. Unfortunately. Or they get this in their little mind that those 10 Commandments is the only thing they have to do and they good. There's nothing else, no more, no less. You know, I know. But you know, I'm the type of person I tell it like it is. You know, a lot of these you have to watch some of my earlier videos. I go up into it when they start talking about these pastors and these churches and how they supposed to be, you know, the very people who give you the shirt off their back and don't. Yeah, I'm mouth just blow all off the hinges. But yeah. Yeah, but you know, it probably is a touchy subject. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. You can't. You have to be straight. There's no other way. It's sugarcoating went out the door years and years and years ago. You can't sugarcoat nothing. If the tongue is a sword, it's time for everybody to bleed. I mean, because the sugarcoating didn't get nobody nowhere. Because y'all heard only what you wanted to hear. And people still in that same box, so to speak. And exactly. You still not just priests. I mean, we had, churches, other than the Catholic Church, um, it was pastors over here, not that wasn't Catholic. Um, they were just regular Christian-based churches. That was, um, they got what do you call it? Um, they had these young girls trafficking young girls. They got caught up trafficking young girls. Um, it's not just the Catholic priests. It's been spread beyond Catholic priests now. Catholic priests done got away with it so long that the other pastors and stuff started joining in. Or either they just got caught up. I don't know, but yeah, it's not just the Catholic priest anymore. Wow. But no, it's not just the Catholic priests anymore. So I can't just blame them. I'm holding them at fault, but it's more than just them now that's in these churches that's doing wrong. It's regular pastors and everything that's pregnating 14-year-old girls and uh, I was just listening to a pastor who impregnated a 14-year-old girl, and I mean, like, really? Yeah, it's beyond. It's best. It's best. You have to. I mean, you have to keep them in the bubble at the schoolhouse. No, I'm old. I'm calling the schoolhouse, but you got to watch around the schoolhouse too. We didn't hurt so much around school now. You got to watch your kids around the schoolhouse. It ain't nowhere you can, keep your kids safe. Homeschool. That's the only way you can keep your kids safe is homeschool. Then I never forget they sent that mother to jail who was homeschooling her child. They tried to charge her with truancy. I think that's what they call it. But she was actually homeschooling her daughter. And they didn't want to recognize her paperwork or something. But it's a parent's legal right to homeschool their children. All you do is file paperwork with the school board. And they actually took the mother to jail for truancy or something. I think it was some type of charges that they trumped up to take her to jail. I think that's fancy. Okay. Don't type and don't text and drive, dear. We have to. I think. What was her daughter? Her daughter, sister-in-law said that she don't watch the news anymore, and every time she watch the news now, if she get to catch a glimpse of the news, she just goes into one of these little shock things because she don't keep up with the news no more, and it's so much going on in it now that I can tell you. Last time I watched the news, um, it just shocked of what's going on. Yeah, I listen to pretty much different YouTubers too, Rex and yeah. What I would love to do one day is find out what type of secrets they keeping down up in there. It probably won't happen in my lifetime, but I would love to know what type of secrets they've been holding all these years. That intrigues me too. We won't make it past the front door, man, Mac. But unfortunately, we probably can understand it mostly anyway because it's probably in other languages, and some of us probably so old we're gonna have to find some really good scientists to be able to translate it. Because some of it are just ancient, old, and uh, but that intrigues me. I'd like to know what they know. Hand it off to somebody. Like, let the world know this. Yeah, y'all might have to resurrect me. Ooh, y'all might have to resurrect me with the information in these studies, but somebody do something. Oh, goodness. You know, but it's not rightfully theirs, and I don't know. Still, I really don't know why they still have it because it's not rightfully theirs. They took it. You know, so how is they able to hold on to something they took? So I mean, if somebody go in there and take theirs, I mean, take it from them when they be like, some of these people going in there taking back what's rightfully theirs. Hello, Denise. Who's to say you not taking back what's rightfully yours? Oh, I'm fine, Denise. We just talking smack. That's all. As usual. I mean, wouldn't it be? It belongs to the world. It really belongs to the world. It don't belong to just them. This YouTube pop. I don't know. This YouTube pop gonna disappear off the planet. And we're not gonna talk about the straw man. We ain't gonna even get into that. How my taxes and interest and we're not gonna even talk about that. Oh, okay. Yeah. You kind of have to, you can't really live off grid in the United States, and you know, it's illegal to have those little houses, what they call them, little houses and stuff. You can't really do like um all right, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because they don't want you off the grid because they can't get no money off of you. Exactly. They don't want nobody living for free. Like the world, came with all this stuff. I wouldn't mind having, those what you call them things? Solar panels. Um but what's the use of, having a solar panel home if you still have an electric bill? That's talking about it's got to be fed back into the light company. Hmm? I don't get it. What was your comment? Oh Lord, they messing with our YouTube. They messing with our page. What you try to put in there, skies? You said your comment wouldn't go through. I guess I talked in serious, guys. They mess with. I made that comment. Wow. Wow. That's cold. See, I knew it. I knew it because we talking about some real stuff now. See, they don't want us talking about the real. You know, the Vatican, all the secrets they got up in there, how they won't let us live off the grid here in the United States and all. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. You know, they don't want nobody talking about that type of stuff. Yeah, exactly. Why? It's not like it's a secret. It's not a secret. Well, you know, maybe it's still some people up in the clouds, but you know, for most of us, it's not a secret. You know, because if you I'm like this, if I know about it, it's not a secret. Wow, Scott. Yeah, I guess it is a sentence, and I guess that's why sometimes portion my videos get attacked, and you know, some of it, you know, is downloaded, some of it is not. Um, I guess this is when they say, you know, the AI watching you. Now I guess I kind of see what they talking about. I guess it's certain subjects, you know, but you know it ain't like we're talking about the government. Mm, well, but you know I stay away from politics. You know I know you know that's one thing that to get you. You know, and I try to stay away from that subject. Oh really, Mel? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you probably do. Oh yeah, yep, it does. That's amazing how some comments won't come through though. Sometime I think Rambo had that problem one time because she commented on somebody's live feed and said, "Am I blocked?" I said, "No, I see you." She said, "Okay." And her first thought was she blocked. And I'm like, "No, I see you." because something she had typed in didn't go through. So it's not happen. It happens to, I guess, certain words that are typed in. Mm, he just did it for you. He wanted to correct you. Oh yeah, weird. Really, I hadn't even noticed that. Nah, I'm good. I've seen it happen. Think on Facebook, it was something I was doing, and I went on Facebook, and what either I was looking for or something or talking about or something appeared on Facebook. You know the ads that run on Facebook. Yeah, because it does it on Facebook too. There it goes. Because I was like, this is weird. I did go on Facebook looking for this. Why is this ad popping up on Facebook? So yeah. So I don't do a whole lot of activity on Facebook no more, not like I used to. I used to stay on Facebook all the time, but not nearly as much anymore. I have to keep Facebook going because of family reasons. That's the only way we stay in contact. It's the only way I know what's going on. People's phone numbers change. But Facebook, they stay on Facebook. That's how we contact each other. No, that's bad, but all families ain't close, y'all. And then my family is spread so far apart, from New York to California, you know, Texas, Atlanta, we all over. So that's one good way, to kind of stay in contact a little bit. because, there's my cousin that died. I think the 30-something-year-old. I really wasn't doing this much when he passed away, but I made a video on it. I was doing videos before I moved here though, and he was in New York when he passed away. But we found out about it because my auntie lives in Monroe, which is like 100 miles from here, Shreveport. Really? Hello, Joanne. Okay. So we was able to all stay in communication and reach everybody from here. All right, skies above. From here all the way up to Texas and California, and let everybody know that somebody had passed away, especially one of our younger ones. So yeah, and when my mama passed away, that's how I contacted everybody, was through Facebook. So that's why I don't get rid of Facebook. Yeah, like I say, I go on it every so often, send out a happy birthday shout out. That's about it. Wow. That's a massive following. I don't think I've got out to thousands yet. So that's pretty massive for me. Yeah, that's what I heard when Facebook started out originally. But then I think somebody got greedy. Well, I guess it did because they what, millionaires now, billionaires. So yeah, but it was college students who came up with the Facebook technology, I believe. Though, so that makes sense. Well, um, yeah, true. That's still something to be pondered over. I know Anton was thinking about uh trying to come up with some type of platform. I don't know where his head it is at this time of moment, but I know he was speaking on something other than YouTube or some on that platform. But I think we all had to pitch in to be able to use that platform. Um, I had to ask him and see, did he stop it, or is that still in the making, or where that's at. Mickey does Twitch and costs money. Well, um, no, Rainbow used Hangouts, and I know Hangouts is free. You can use it kind of like Zoom, the way I do. Not sure. Um, I think it works almost the same way. PlayTube. Oh, okay. PlayTube. This thing popped up twice, Lord. PlayTube. And it works kind of like Zoom and YouTube combined together. We're in kind of the same format. Okay. That sounds interesting. Because I really don't like the way Zoom just did me, so that wasn't cool there. Because I was willing to give them my money. mm, okay. But I know Hangout, she did it hers on. Yeah, but I got Zoom that I've paid for that I can't go on YouTube with. They took out um $15, I think it was. Cause I was calling them like, do I got all my same stuff and everything? They were like, yeah. Um, and and I tried to go live last night and I didn't see there's a little button down there that I goes to YouTube from Zoom, and it wasn't there anymore. So I'm like, so what did I pay for? Because I had this without paying anything. So what did I pay for? Because I could do this without paying for anything. I could do a webinar, well, not a webinar, but I can go into Zoom and do a chat without YouTube for free. Anybody can do that for free. All you gotta do is, make an event, give everybody a number who you want to come into the Zoom room, and we all can sit up in the Zoom room and chat. You can do that for free. So I'm like, well, what the hell did I pay for? It said Pro Zoom, so I didn't think nothing of it. So I'm like, well, what did I pay for it? I mean, I could do this for free. So I looked on my thing on my account again. So to have the webinar, I got to pay an additional $40. So I'm like, what the hell? I hadn't did nothing since last night. So, because I was like, what the hell? So, I haven't tried anything yet, as of yet. Because what I'm able to do, I can do for free. So, they took money out of my account, and I'm like, everything I can do for free. So, I didn't need to pay for that. I knew how to do that for free. I have that on my phone. That's the Zoom on my phone. I can do that for free off of. So I don't know. Well, I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana, in the boots. You come from Florida, so you be coming. Where you going? Texas? You be coming straight through here if you're going through Texas. Yeah, you be coming through here anyway. You're going to Texas, so somewhere through here. You're gonna hit Louisiana somewhere. Yeah, you had told me you was. That's why I was like, okay. Because you said the other one was too heavy to mail it. Oh, goodness. I can understand that. So you leaving Wednesday. Shouldn't take you too long to drive through here. 1 or 2 days, couple of days. Try to think how long did it take them to drive from Florida. I think it was a few days for them to drive from Florida to Louisiana. Oh, okay. 10-day trip live on anything. Okay. Is there certain destinations you're gonna be stopping along the way to visit? Okay. Are you going to videotape that? For those of us who might not be able to, visit that Petrified Woods. Okay. Okay. Y'all give me a rundown on, certain stops um, that you plan on taking so I can be on the lookout. Roswell, too? That might be interesting, too. That could be interesting, Let's say give me some rundown so I can, like, I don't know how I'm do it, but try to do some of them time frames. Maybe we can all watch together while you doing those live streams. We got up around the computer with some popcorn and watch you as you doing your live. Oh yeah, it's long overdue. 30 years, and only gonna be 10 days. I should have made it a little bit longer. That's a week for every year. Grab the munchies. Yeah, that'd be something exciting. Now you're gonna have us waiting on you now. Yeah, we gonna really be waiting on that. We all going on that trip together. Yeah, you taking the whole family with you, huh? I hear you. Yeah, I don't go anywhere very interesting. Um, no. I don't. I don't do a whole lot of traveling. Number one, I can't walk a whole long ways. So I don't do a whole lot of traveling. That might change in the future. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds right now. Um, I know right now I can't tell you what tomorrow gonna bring. My mind might tell me anything. It just depends on where the universe takes me. I guess it's just one day at a time. Right now, it's here. I think I'm where I'm supposed to be at right this time of moment. Yeah, I'm where I'm supposed to be at. And I'm supposed to be taking all this in, and I'm supposed to be reaching out to these people uh, at the food pantry, showing them what actual love is supposed to feel like. And I'm supposed to be building me a real family up, which I'm doing here. I'm doing right now what I'm supposed to be doing, and I think everything has a fall in place. Uh, Being enlightened, I'm being driven. Um, New aspects of myself emerging, loving it. Um, the divinations, I'm loving it. Um, all the knowledge of the community, I'm loving it. I'm loving all of it. Um, if there's anything I need to know, all I have to do is come here. From astrology all the way down to whatever else I might need or want to know. That will help enlighten me, and you know, to even realize that I was still purging after all that time to pass by what got into me. After all this time, I'm like, I'm still purging. Why? I let that go, and then I'm like, the trigger formed. The trigger. I'm like, well, I guess it was just still something left down up in me. Um, just a learning process, everything. Everybody coming here with these new knowledges, talents, and even Cosmic Christie came. I'm sure. um, I used to be. Hello, Muse. I used to be. I really did. Nah, you wouldn't call me doing nothing like this a long time ago. No. Um, for many years, I love. Yeah. Come here, man. Okay. Why would the little blue thing on me disappear? Okay. Good. Awake but not rested. Couldn't sleep too well. Well, some people still going through that too, so that's not a surprise. Really, Muse. What is a safe park program, dear? Because they don't even sound right. No, it ain't no joke. And it's it's a pain in the ass. Where you live at, Muse? Where you at, baby? Okay, but what city, what state are you in? Washington State. And what do apartments usually run out there in Washington State? How much do apartments run for, typically go for out there in Washington State? Say a 2 bedroom or so. Decent. Yeah, that's why I asked you what state was you in. Because some states, the housing is a lot more expensive. Let's say it's in California and Washington. Say you come back toward Louisiana, Texas, Louisiana, you can find something $300-400 a month. Um, that's why it's kind of like it depends on what state you're in, what type of house. Apartments, affordable. Really? You couldn't find no other place to do it at? Oh, what they? Is Washington overcrowded? Yeah, I know it depends on the state. Why I asked that question because I know that the fires are running people out from their homes. So, why I was asking that is, um, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a down payment. Yeah, you come lose out with $3,600. That's a down payment. um, I know that there are people, running from their homes and stuff that's been destroyed from the fires and stuff. That's why I asked, was it getting like overpopulated? Because I don't know where those people are going, where they ending up at, because it's them fires have burnt up quite a few places up, and the fires are still ongoing. So I'm just wondering where are those people going? Because wherever they're going to go to, they're going to be helped first. And that's going to cause the people who's already there to suffer even more. Okay. So you finna have additional problems. Because if you have people coming there, um, escaping from the fires, they're going to be helped first. And, I'm not trying to this I'm not trying to um make you uproot from your home, your hometown, or whatever the case may be. This is kind of from experience, because when we had the Katrina catastrophe down here, uh we had Katrina victims and everything everywhere, baby. um they were first priority, all all of us. Okay. um could nobody down here get no help because of the Katrina victims. Um, um, and you seeing smoke in your area, you pretty damn close. I just got to put my head, just get my head together. Muse. Um, the funds are probably empty because of the families. The families come racing from them fires, and they probably ran out of funds due to that factor. Yes, you got what, 3 months? How many months have passed already? You have what, 90 days, right? One full month. Okay, so you can get an extension, right? Will they allow you an extension? You just got it. So how long do you have on before it expires? Yeah, those usually do have a expiration date, and if you're not careful, you will lose it. So look on there and make sure it's not finna expire. Because if it's finna expire, you have to get an extension on them. You will lose them. Two, you might have to go outside your area to look. If there's no funds there, there might be funds somewhere else. So you might have to look outside of Washington. Um, Washington to me just seems like it shouldn't be a post state, but it probably is. Yeah, you're gonna probably have to move outside the county, but before you do, I will call and check first. Make sure there's not other waiting lists in other areas before you jump up and go. Um, that's gonna be your key thing right there, somewhere where you can go ahead and jump into and make sure there are no victims in the areas that you are fleeing to, because like I say, they're gonna be first. And if the people, don't have nobody on the list, they're gonna be first served. So be careful where you go. Hello, Patrick. Um, yeah, just kind of, in that wavelength. If they talking about they don't have no funds, once they do get funds, you don't even know how far you is on the list. So even when the food funds do come in, hello Josie, hello Deborah, and when the funds do come in, you're not sure how far you is on the list. So it still might not do you no good. So you need to go where it's active at, and to see can you go up in it before you lose it. And yes, like I say, I know it used to have expiration dates on them, so yes, you do need to look into that. Um, whew, I'm trying to think. Do you have a vehicle, Muse? Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Do you have the funds to? Hello, Breaking Dawn. Do you have the means to travel outside the county if you need to? Okay. And you can get to a Western Union if you need to there. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna see what I can get the community to help me do something. 'Cause we got to help our own family if we can't do nothing else. Um, Cause it starts with at home, like they say. If you can't help your home, you can't help nobody else. You gotta keep home in order first. So let's see if I can get some help. Check on them paperwork. Make sure you don't have a expiration date, and take care of that as soon as you can. And then start checking around the different counties, and maybe possibly look further if necessary. And let me get with Milky Way and okay. Well, I hope you can get that. Yeah. I hate to hear about anybody homeless because I've been there, done that. And been there with my kids. My baby was I think 4 weeks, 6 weeks old. I think my baby. You can't just depend on the organizations. We your family, so we're gonna try to bag you up. So it don't never hurt to have too many spoons in the pot, baby. We're gonna try to make sure something gonna bust over somewhere. Um, because even if you do come across something with even with your voucher, you still got to come up with um your deposit, um moving fees, utilities. You still got to have all this. So every little bit helps, regardless. Then you talking about them girls finna go to school. I mean, Yeah. I'm just saying there. I'm looking at all the ins and outs. I'm just putting myself in your shoes and thinking about all the stuff I have to look. That sounds nice. That's that's something to contribute back. Yeah. You know, I have a heart for anything. Y'all already know me. It's always something in the news. It's always something. And just the word vet should just automatically should carry weight. You know, surprisingly, it doesn't. You know, and we would think that after all these years of all this fighting, that they still not doing right about the vets. You know, they're still not doing right. You know, remember a long time ago that, you know, you hear them talking about, you know, as a kid, that how they weren't treating the vets right. I'm a grandmother now and they still not doing right. And I remember as a kid, you know, they weren't doing right by the vets. Here I am, a grandmother, and they still not getting it right. What's wrong with that picture? You know, I can't get disability. I've been trying. And, you know, I was almost to give up, but somebody told me, please don't give up. It was the lady I was talking to about Deborah. I was having a conversation about Deborah's orgs. And she the one told me, please don't give up. Yeah, I know that was some of the problem because the homeless vets. That was the problem, and they were like, "Why you not taking care of these vets?" That was the problem. And please don't get me started. And Deborah, I was talking about Deborah's horse, and she the one was telling me I couldn't go off on that. That was the problem back then. Was it was homeless and they didn't have no place to go, and they was like, why you not taking care of these people that we done went to war and fought these battles and stuff, and you just gonna let them hang on the streets and not have no place to go. And this was back when I was a child. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm a grandmother now, and these things are still happening. And we ain't grew nowhere on taking care of our own, but yet we can do everything else. We can do everything else but take care of home. Home is our family, it's our people. They say don't go don't get me started on that. Hello, Persian. I know, but but don't you remember that when you was a kid that they was fighting, you know, and the food about the vets not having no place to go and trying to get places and money and funding for the vets? Don't you remember that as a child? And now look at us. They still fighting. I remember that as growing up. I remember that. It frustrates me. Um, it frustrates me to have kids, families that's still homeless these days, but we still do. You know, and when I was telling you about the homeless shelters that charge people to stay in a homeless shelters, what the hell they do with their funding? The money they give people to donate, where does that money go? And you charging the people to stay there? Oh, that's my daughter. But what? Where's the money going? Cause you're making the money back off the poor people. They need a place to lay their head, and you wonder why you see people out with tents and stuff and pushing buggies and all this type of stuff with their belongings in it. They ain't got nowhere to go. Literally don't have nowhere to go. Uh, oh, this child here. Hold on. Okay. And my backlight. She didn't want nothing. That could have waited. She called me back to back for nothing. Okay. I said, let me answer just in case it's an emergency, but it was nothing. Let me tell you what happened to me one time. You know, during that spell, I was homeless, right? So, it's funny. It's funny now. So, I'm walking up down the streets with, because, I had a little baby. I think my baby was like I say, I had a fresh baby. My baby was like a month old. Little bitty baby. If y'all go back and look at my pictures, you see how small my baby was. And I done did all this, went through hell and do all this, mama sick, all this. Finally gets a place to stay. Guess who pops and knocks at my door? CPS. Baby, let me tell you, when I opened that door and I found out who they was. They never came back. They never came back no more. They tell me, y'all let me stay homeless with these babies. Y'all knew where I was. Y'all never approached me one time while these kids didn't have no place to stay. You waited till I finally got them under a roof to come knock on my door about the welfare of these kids. Baby, let's just say they never came back. Never came back. Because I could not understand that logic. That logic did not, I couldn't perceive that. Couldn't, if they'd approached me when I was homeless, I was having a hard time feeding my kids, couldn't have said nothing. But you wait until I get a roof, so you have a door to come knock on, to come check on the welfare of these kids. You're not worried about the welfare of these kids, sweetheart. Because for you was, you'd have caught me when I was out there, wondering where I was going to feed my kids, wondering where I was going to go, where I was going to lay my head and theirs. You wait till I get a roof to come knock on my door? I think not. Yes, the system is jacked up. So please don't let them get over on you, because they do stupid things like that too. I forgot to add that to my video. I forgot to add it to my video when I made my homeless video, when I was showing the picture, because they did a little expose on homeless families, and I got picked. I forgot to add that one. They did that. I was so enraged. Yeah, Persian, it's something. I was so enraged because I'm like, if one of my children was gonna die malnourished, they'd already been dead. And you just not coming in to check the welfare of them? They'd already been dead. I was, I was raged. Because usually I'm quiet as a mouse, but that raged me. Oh, I was enraged. Because I'm like, if my child, if something was going to happen, they'd already been gone. And you just not stepping in? Oh, my goodness. But back to to what I was saying about the lady, she was telling me, don't stop, don't stop. She was telling me, don't stop applying. And it was the lady I was talking to about the oils. And she said her daughter was 40. She said it's your age. That's why they don't want to give it to you, because your age. But she said her daughter had a heart attack or a bypass or something. And they didn't want to give it to her daughter either, but her daughter had a lot going on with her heart. She waiting on a transplant, I believe. That's how bad she is. And they still didn't want to give her the disability. And she's about as bad as you can get. Oh, great. That's wonderful. And she told me, she said, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. So I went and did it again. I'm tired, you know. It's frustrating me what these people put you through. I know, right? Persian, please don't get me started on tithing. And can't go to ask Nan Church for decent help. At all them tithes. Mm-mm. Don't get me started on that either now. And and Muse, she can't go to Nan Church and really just ask for some decent help without number one being looked at, frowned upon. Well, how did you get in this situation? But that's not what I asked you about. I'm needing some help. Well, you must be doing something wrong, and man, that would make you tell them something. Because they act like, can nobody fall on hard times? Nobody. Yeah, always building a brand new pretty church. Or that mysterious building fund that never been used to build a building, but it's always been taken up, the building fund. Y'all know that building fund that never get used for a building. Oh goodness. Building fund. Okay. But never see a building. Yeah. Y'all, see, we've been sitting up here talking 2 hours now. See, I'm glad that we did cut that other one short. Yeah, they're building their fund. We just didn't read between the lines. Yeah, but I just thought my tithing was helping somebody. And I felt like, well, that's my tithing, because that's helping people. That's what you're supposed to do, help each other. And that's always been in my mind. It's, not so much giving to the church, but helping fellow man. But they didn't see it like that, you know. But I've always been a firm believer, even with the tithing, that tithing was helping fellow man. That's how I saw it. But no, you better pay them tithes. You better pay them tithes. Like, wow. I guess. I guess. People. Muse, my baby. Stick in there. Hold on. We're going to put our heads together and think of something. Don't be no stranger, and don't sit up there and wait so long to tell somebody what's going on. Because you never know when somebody be able to throw a thought out there that might be able to help you or turn you to somewhere, that might be able to help you or something, baby. Like you don't know that it was usually an expiration date on them vouchers. Yeah, there usually is. That's why I asked you, hasn't been 90 days. Because it's usually, an extension is usually 30 days. Really. But I, didn't know exactly into what debt. Yeah, to feed their egos, but it's not really a help or a blessing if they just feed their egos. Yeah, I know it's difficult to ask for help, but that's why I lay all my stuff on the platform. That's why I lay all my trash out there, so y'all won't feel funny if I lay all my stuff out there. Okay, baby. I lay all my stuff out there so y'all see what all I've been through, from the homeless and all that to the spoiled eating spoiled food and having to throw up and all this stuff. Y'all already know I've been through it all. So there is no shyness this way. Because I've already told you I've been through it all. Been there, done that. And for some of them, I got pictures to prove it. So don't never feel like you can't ask for help or guidance or something. That's why I lay so much of my life on the table so y'all can feel comfortable. Muse, I'm talking to you. So you can feel comfortable, my dear. Don't let no bad situations happen before you say something again. That's what we're here for. We're here for each other, sweetheart. And on that note, I'm seeing the I am loves going through. And aren't we all? I am love. Um, I've been on here. Actually, I've been on here over 2 hours, if you count the other video. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, y'all. That's for Muse. I am loves. Um, I'm sitting up here. I'm still trying to think on something all at the same time, and it's not gonna work. While I'm sitting up here talking to y'all, I am love. Yeah. And on that note, we'll get back together probably a little later on, hopefully, and check on Muse and see how things is going with her. I am love.